lightning-like jolts pulsed through my body, my heart racing as I was shaken from a deep sleep. I sat up in bed, and the tangible glory of the Lord penetrated the darkness. I couldn't see him, but Jesus was in the room. His voice seemed to resonate from within and outside me as he spoke a single word. Unspoken. Suddenly, I recalled a name, John Allen Chau. I pondered with him the word unspoken and this recently martyred 26-year-old missionary. How did the two connect? As the voice of the Lord reverberated through my spirit, soul, and body, he was unveiling a mystery and a message that he wanted me to embody. In the early morning darkness, I was frantic to understand the full meaning of God's message. As a minister, an intercessor, and even a mother ever seeking new depths of connection with Jesus, I'd learned he never spoke mysteries only so I could share them with someone else or preach a great sermon. His messages are intentional. He invites his friends into unspoken mysteries, things unseen and veiled to the world, so that we may know him intimately and be transformed by these holy grippings. This encounter, on November 18, 2018, left me temporarily speechless, and the truth that God had connected his word to a martyr quickly filled me with a sober-minded fear of the Lord. I knew very little of John Allen Chau before 3 o'clock that morning. He had been killed on North Sentinel Island only about 20 hours before this encounter. I'd seen responses to the tragedy on social media, ranging from condemning Chau for illegally going to the island to praising him for laying down his life. Chau was gripped with compassion for an unreached tribal people on a remote island in the Bay of Bengal between Southeast Asia and India. In his journal, he expressed this simply to his family. "You guys might think I'm crazy in all this, but I think it's worth it to declare Jesus to these people." While commentators argued in the news and on social media about Chau's actions, I tried to piece together what the Lord was unveiling. I was baffled by the single-word clue, and I struggled to understand the Chau piece until I began to connect this experience to a life-altering duo of encounters I'd had with Jesus in Israel earlier that year. My first visit to Israel had been my first official ministry trip outside the U.S. It was Pentecost and the 70th anniversary of Israel becoming a state. The nation excitedly welcomed Americans as the U.S. Embassy had officially been moved to Jerusalem.